Alright, so you want to invite all your friends to your upcoming Facebook event, and you don't want to go through the very laborious task of clicking each individual friend and inviting them in that sense. And I completely understand that. Basically, that would take forever, especially if you got friends ranging in the 1500s to 2000s. That could take all day. Full-time job right there. So what we'll do is go ahead and pull up an event and demonstrate how we can go ahead and invite all of our friends with a simple click of a button. And I have previously demonstrated other extensions for Chrome that do still work. However, because of some of the updates Facebook has done, they don't work as well as they used to. This one is very seamless. It's much easier to use and it's free. Whereas the previous ones that I've demonstrated for the full versions, you do have to pay. So let's go ahead and get some friends invited. Now, as I discussed earlier, in order to invite your friends to a Facebook event, in most cases, you have to select each one individually, and as you can see, that can take forever. So we're just going to cancel out of that. But if you look at the bottom here, you can either cancel or send invites. Those are the only two options you have. So let's go ahead and find a cool little extension we can use to complete the job. You can go to the Chrome Web Store or just type in the URL that is going to be listed in the description, which is right here. And that'll bring up Invite All for Facebook. We can add it to Chrome, absolutely free. And basically just go back to the event. As you can see, it's still, we would probably have to refresh it, but once we refresh it, you see that little eye up here, that's the invite icon, and now we can go give it a shot. Let's go down and invite our friends. The first thing you notice right off the bat is this extra button down here, and this is what makes this particular extension a little different from all the rest. Usually there's just a button or an icon up here next to this settings button outside the address bar, and that's what you use after you scroll to the bottom of your friends, and then hit that button, and generally it'll invite all your friends. This icon, however, is inside the address bar, which leads me to believe why it's actually a button right in the inviter here. But in either case, there's no need to scroll to the bottom of your list like you do with most extensions. If you've tried them in the past, all you have to do, select all friends first off. Default is selected at suggested, so select all friends if that's the way you want to go. You can also, try different categories over here. Will give you different friends. Alright, so we're going to just go with all friends in this particular case and hit select all. And as you can see, it'll actually scroll down first for you, so it takes care of that stuff for you. And once it gets to the bottom, it quickly selects all the friends that have not been selected for that event. Now, if you have more than 1,500 friends, you're going to run into an issue because Facebook puts a cap on it at 1,500 now. But in that case, that's when you start using these different categories over here, and that'll break down your friends and their demographics and different events they've attended and what groups they're in. So I tend to use that on my main page, as I have more than the 1,500 allotted. But as you can see, all I did was invite 295, so that's well under the limit. And we'll go ahead and send those invites, and it does it pretty quickly. Usually you do have to put in a CAPTCHA. And they're invited. So that pretty much concludes this demonstration. It's much easier to use than the previous versions of Facebook inviters. So hopefully you make use of that on your next event. And thank you for watching. You can find a link to that extension in the description below. Have a good day.